How is it going, everyone? With the holiday sale going out the door, today is the final day for you to take advantage of that sale if anything does pique your interest. But we're going right back to the well with the games under $20 sale. On top of that, we have a pretty notable deal of the week. So we'll talk the games under $20 section in a second, but the deal of the week is in fact the Callisto Protocol, which on PS5 and PS4, 20% off for $56. If you want the PS4 copy, 20% off for $48. I've been pretty vocal on my thoughts about the game. There was a lot of things that I liked about it. If you're a fan of survival horror games, games with great atmospheres, games that do a really good job with building tension, has an interesting narrative, I would say check it out. It seems like the gameplay is the element of the game that people are super divisive on. Some people like it, other people like me, not so much. Check it out for yourself if you are interested. You know, 20% off isn't a steep discount, but this game did just come out a month and a half ago. So, might be something you want to check out. The Digital Deluxe Edition is also 20% off. There is going to be some story-based DLC that'll be coming out this summer, I believe. So, you can check that out as well. That's $72, though, for the PS5 and PS4 copy. So, a little pricey on that end, but I thought I would mention it for those of you that are interested in that. Alright, games under $20 sale. Let's go and check it out, because there's a 769 full game deals that I am seeing right now. So, a steep sale. I am looking at just the full game section. Don't want to mention like DLC and whatnot, but nonetheless, already seeing some good stuff. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 is 67% off for $19.79. God of War 3 Remastered is $9.99. That's not available on Plus Extra. It is available on Plus Premium, so picking that up might not be bad. You know, I like God of War ever since the 2018, the 2018 style shift. I like the older God of War titles, don't get me wrong, but I feel like 2018 took God of War to another level. The older titles I just thought were good action games, but I wasn't blown away by them, which might be a hot take. That might be a really hot take, so, you know, maybe not take my opinion on that because so many people love these games, even the classic God of War titles, but $9.99 I think is a pretty good price. DB Fighters, $8.99, pretty good deal there. Need for Speed Heat Deluxe Edition, $6.99 for that. That was a little bit cheaper. I think it was down to like $2.99 for a minute, so, still, $7 for that, pretty darn good. Diablo 3 Eternal Collection, 67% off for $19.79. Obviously, you know, clean up a couple weekends, open up a couple weekends, because that's going to take you quite a long time to go through all of that content. We got COD World War II Gold Edition, $19.79. For the 3 people still playing that game. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint for $12. That is available on Plus Extra. Resident Evil 2 is $9.99. Obviously, a tremendous game. I would strongly recommend it. PS5 upgrade is available as well. Resident Evil 2 is just a standard, a bar setter as far as how remakes should be done. If you want to do quality remakes that are staying true to the classic, but also modernizing it for a modern audience, I mean, that's a little redundant, but nonetheless, $9.99 is great. Not a super lengthy game, but Resident Evil is never known for that, so great pickup there. God of War Digital Deluxe, that is God of War 2018, $15 on that. Call of Duty Ghost Gold Edition, $19.79. I got COD Ghost at launch, and the main thing I remember is how on the credits they played, was it Survival by Eminem? Was that the song? Yeah, I think that was the song, but nonetheless, yeah, COD Ghost. Black Ops 4, $19.79. The Crew 2, $12.49. Bully, the PS2 on PS4 Classic, $9 for that. Will we ever get Bully 2? Probably not. I have lost faith in that, but nonetheless, Bully was great. Days Gone is $16. If you have a PS5, Days Gone is so much better than playing it on the PS4. It is available through Plus Extra, but for $16, like, if you have a PS5, I would strongly recommend that game. If Days Gone came out, like, if it somehow performed on the PS4 like it did on the PS5 on launch day, it would have been received so much stronger and probably would have done a lot better commercially. Nonetheless, you know, the hindsight is 2020 as far as that's concerned. $16 is an alright price. Resident Evil Triple Pack, that's RE4, 5, and 6 for $19.63. RE6 is kind of memes. It's okay. I don't think it's like absolutely abysmal, but you know, RE4 and 5 are really solid. RE4 obviously is tremendous, so really excited for the remake of that. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, $15. Evil Within 2, $8. Good deal on that. Resident Evil 4, the 2005 game, $8 on that. COD Advanced Warfare, $19.79. COD Modern Warfare Remastered, $19.99. Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, $12. Love me some Tomb Raider since the 2013 reboot, I guess you would say. You guys know, I always am going to recommend those games. I just feel like they're really good. And I think they're just as good as Uncharted for all for all the people that constantly make that comparison. Detroit Become Human, $9.99, great buy on that, plus extra available with that. AC Unity, $9. I've been getting a lot of people, whenever I, like, talk about AC Unity and say that it's not a great game, everybody's like, yo, you gotta go back and play the game. You just say that because the game was a technical train wreck, and it was a technical train wreck, but that's on my to playlist. I'm like, yo, let's give Unity another shot, and let's see, because I've seen that in the comment section so many times where people were like, yo, just give Unity another shot, and that will happen as soon as 8 billion games are not coming out. Assassin's Creed 4, $9 on that, obviously great deal. Battlefield 5, $8, Resident Evil 5, $8, Infinite Warfare, $19.79, that's a good game, good campaign on that. Resident Evil 6, $8, Dragon Age Inquisition, Game of the Year for $8.79, Naruto Storm 4, Road to Boruto, $9.99, Need for Speed Payback Deluxe Edition, $3 on that. We had Need for Speed Payback the Standard Edition, and it still might be on sale for $1.99, so that's pretty good. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered is $16. That does include Liberation, but, you know, I played Liberation on the Vita way back when, and I didn't love that game. Castlevania Symphony of the Night Requiem, that's $4 for Plus subscribers. You save an additional 10%, $6 for non-Plus subscribers. Classics there. Symphony of the Night is one of the games that people really revere as far as Castlevania titles go. DMC HD Collection, Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3. Hey, Devil May Cry 5 just got added to Plus Extra, so if you really enjoyed that game and you want to go back to the PS2 era and play the OG Devil May Cries, Devil May Cry 1 is good, Devil May Cry 3 is really good, Devil May Cry 2 is the one that everybody kind of bashes. I didn't think it was terrible, but definitely not on the level of DMC 1 and 3. The thing with these classic DMC titles is that they really show their age. Like, the HD Collection is only going to do so much. There are some wonky camera angles and things of that nature, and yeah, I would love to see a full-on Devil May Cry 1 remake now that I think about it. That's a game that could really use a full-on remake. Outlast Trinity, $5.89, Fallout 4, $8. That is going to get a PS5 upgrade, so, you know, be mindful of that. I don't know if it's going to get the jacked-up price gimmick that Witcher 3 got. Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm Legacy. You guys know me. I'm a sucker for these Naruto games. This is just a tremendous collection with Storm 1, 2, 3, and 4. Road to Boruto as well. And the thing about the OG Storm games, Storm 1, 2, and 3, less so Storm 1, but Storm 1 has an okay campaign. Storm 2's campaign is fantastic. Fantastic for a fighting game like this to do a campaign like that, also covering by far the best section of Naruto, as I've often mentioned when I talk about Storm 2, from the beginning of Shippuden all the way until the end of the Pain arc. I think that is by far the best stretch. Like, the Itachi arc and then right into the fight with Pain, it's like, bro, anime doesn't get much better than that, in my opinion. Maybe that's like me being a homer for Naruto, but nonetheless. $14 for Storm Legacy is great. Division 2, $9 on that. I actually played a little bit of Division 2 recently, because the Steam version just came out. It's an alright game. Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition, $4.49. Always talk highly about Sleeping Dogs. Hopefully we'll get a sequel before I'm dead, but nonetheless, $4.49 is a really good price on that. My Hero 1's Justice 2, $15 on that. There is some additional content available for that. Is that discounted right now? So the Deluxe Edition is $19.99. There is a demo for this game. I like My Hero Academia. It was one of the last animes I really got into, although recently I've gotten, like, really kind of back into anime with watching Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen. Nonetheless, My Hero is something I watched from season 1 to 3. I enjoyed it. This game was pretty fun. It's like, you gotta be a fan to really enjoy those games, but nonetheless, $15 I think is an alright price. Code Vein, $9 on that's a really good deal. A lot of people will say Anime Souls, and yeah, I can see that comparison. What else we got? Mass Effect Andromeda, $6.89. Rise of the Tomb Raider, 20-year celebration. $6 for that is obviously really good. ROTR is a great game. Immortals Phoenix Rising, $12 on that. That's a banger of a deal. I wasn't as crazy about Immortals Phoenix Rising as some other people that played this game. Like, this is a game that commercially, I imagine, didn't do that well. I only say that because the game got discounted to like $20 like a month and a half after release. Like, it was really fast, even by Ubisoft standards. But then I also heard reports there might be a sequel in development, so who the hell knows what's going on with this game. Nonetheless, if you want like a cartoony open world game, like, you'll find exactly that. The game's got a lot of content as well, so check it out if you're interested. Sega Genesis Classics, $9 on that. Outlast 2, $3. Good horror game. Borderlands, the Handsome Collection, $9.99. Like, if you haven't played Borderlands 2, it's a great collection. It also gets you the pre-sequel, and it also gets you an absurd amount of DLC. It's only missing, like, one meme DLC pack for Borderlands 2, but that's fine. Yeah, Borderlands 2 is tremendous. Like, it's a fantastic game. Even if you play it solo, I think Borderlands 2 is a really good game. yeah, definitely check it out. Battlefield 4 is $7, Outlast 1 $2, Dishonored Definitive Edition is $5.99. That's obviously a great price. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition is $5. We've seen that as low as $2.99, which is probably the price I'd pay for a game that came out back in 2013, but yeah, Tomb Raider 2013 is pretty darn good. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, $4.79, of course. Challenging action RPG. Dragon's Dogma 2 is in development, so a reason to check that out. Titanfall 2 Standard Edition for $4.39. Definitely not a bad deal on that. Like, at this point, you're buying that game primarily for the campaign, and Titanfall 2 has a low-key banger campaign, so you know, not a bad deal there. Bayonetta and Vanquish 10th Anniversary Bundle, $14 on that. Often rave about these games, especially Vanquish, because Vanquish does not get the love it deserves. Just a great game by Platinum, and an over-the-top, even by Platinum standards, third-person shooter. The story is absolutely memes, but when you got crazy jetpacks, when you got crazy, like, weaponry and whatnot that Vanquish has, you forego the abysmal story. $14 for that is pretty darn good. And you get Bayonetta 1 as well. Unfortunately, Bayonetta 2 and 3, never going to come to PlayStation, but hey, it is what it is. Borderlands Legendary Collection. So this is the Handsome Collection, and it includes Borderlands 1 Remastered. $19.99. Seems kind of pricey, given that the Handsome Collection is $9.99. Essentially, you're paying an additional $10 just to get Borderlands Remastered. And with the Legendary Collection, you still don't get that other piece of Borderlands 2 DLC, so kind of memes there. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 for $3 is actually a decent little deal there. Tales of Zestria, $6 on that is okay. Assassin's Creed Rogue, $9.89, available through Plus Extra, but probably one of the more underrated Assassin's Creed games in my humble opinion. That game came out the same year as Unity, and they did the gimmick of AC Rogue coming out on last generation platforms, at the time PS3 360. Unity came out on next gen platforms, PS4 X1. Everybody gravitated towards Unity. Rogue kind of went to the wayside until it got remastered, and even then, it was like 6 months after the fact, and not a lot of people checked it out when it did get remastered, so that was a little bit of a bummer. But yeah, good price on it, available through Plus Extra. Just Cause 3 XXL Edition, $4.19 on that is great. Base game is $3, just a really solid open world game that's just total mayhem, a lot of fun. Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection, $15 on that is pretty good. That gets you 0, 1 through 4, which those games are super short, but super, super difficult. ZX is so underrated. Those games were on the Nintendo DS and took Mega Man into a more Metroidvania style, and they're really good games. And unfortunately, we never got a third ZX title, which I think is a bummer. Maybe, I don't know, Capcom's on the Mega Man wave. We're getting the Battle Network Collection. Maybe we'll get another ZX title at some point. But yeah, $15 for that is pretty solid. Dragon's Crown Pro, my studio in Vanillaware. We talked about that 13 Sentinels deal. Hopefully some of you guys picked that up, but $4 for Dragon's Crown Pro is really solid as well. Mega Man X Legacy Collection, $8 on that. Resident Evil Revelations, $7, not a bad deal there. What else we got? King of Fighters 14, $9. Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet, $10.49. That's like SAO's Gun Gale arc in a video game. It's actually not terrible. Like, it's an okay game. You probably should be a fan of SAO, which, like, I'm not even, like, that big of a fan of SAO. Like, I thought the first 3 episodes were, like, really good, and then it just like, I've never seen an anime fall off a cliff as hard as Sword Art Online did, but nonetheless, $10.49 for that. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, $15, not a bad deal. Mega Man 11, $9.89. Mega Man 11 is actually a game that's held up in price a little bit, so that's a pretty good price. I mean, it's a classic Mega Man style game, so not a bad deal. Gravity Rush Remastered is $15. Gravity Rush is awesome. You guys hear me rave about Gravity Rush and Gravity Rush 2. Absolutely games you should play. Remastered is only available through Plus Premium, so not a bad pickup there. 15 does seem kind of pricey, but remember, the physical copy of that game is, like, absurdly expensive, so, like, that is your best route to go. And I feel like they know that, and that's why this game still holds up in price comparatively to Gravity Rush 2, which is the better game, and it's at $9.99 right now as well, so go pick that up for sure. Shenmue 1 and 2, $6. Like, those games are iconic, but they absolutely show, like, a lot of age, so bear that in mind. Deus Ex Mankind Divided Digital Deluxe, $6.74. Solid. Base game is $4.49. Valkyria Chronicles Remastered, $6 on that is fantastic. Super Meat Boy, $3.74, but you actually save another 5% if you are a Plus subscriber, so it'll be $3. I mean, Super Meat Boy is a pretty iconic game as well. Definitely will push you to break your controller, but nonetheless, Valkyria Chronicles 4 is at $9. XCOM 2 at $3? That's like highway robbery in my opinion. It's not XCOM 2 the collection, but $3 for XCOM 2? Yeah, that's pretty insane. So Not a bad deal there. Murdered Soul Suspect for $2. That's a game that I often talk about. Like, yo, I spent $50 or something like that on that game, like, right when it came out. And, like, that, don't be stupid like me and spend that kind of money. I mean, you can't even do that, given that it's $19.99 MSRP. But, like, $19.99 is too much. But $2 is a pretty interesting, like, detective game. Like, it's got these supernatural themes, great atmosphere to the game, interesting story. Gameplay isn't anything to write home about, but $2? Like, I would say go pick it up for $2. Yeah, so I'm kind of going through all the deals here, and we're at page 9 of 33, but the video's running kind of long. I see Rogue Galaxy for $7.49, and we're kind of hitting a lot of memes at this point as far as deals go, so we'll wrap up the video here. I will go through the sale in its entirety myself. I also see Wild Arms 3 for $7.49. That's not a bad deal. But nonetheless, I'm going to wrap up the video here. We'll do our typical stuff. Expect more PSN sales over the coming weeks. Now, I would imagine that we're going to get back into our weekly rotation of deals and sales. I believe this sale is going to be lasting for 2 weeks. That's usually how it goes. It'll be ending on February the 1st. So yes, 2 weeks, but I would imagine they'll do like another sale, like a smaller sale next week or something like that. But that'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, thank you for watching and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.